Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we will uncover the latest drama from the bold and the beautiful, with shocking secrets, family betrayals, and steamy new developments. This week promises fireworks as storylines intertwine, paternity mysteries unravel, and the Forrester empire faces yet another shakeup. Let's dive into all the juicy details. The Forrester mansion is buzzing with anticipation as Ridge and Taylor prepare to celebrate Steffy and Finn's anniversary. After weathering so many storms, this power couple appears to be stronger than ever, or so it seems. Next week's episodes will bring plenty of Forrester family bonding moments, but the calm is merely the eye of the storm. Behind closed doors, secrets are brewing that threaten to disrupt not only Steffy and Finn's relationship, but the delicate balance of the Forrester family dynamic. Ridge and Taylor, thrilled to see their daughter happy, might soon find themselves playing mediators in a family crisis. One of the most explosive developments centers on Steffy's cunning plan to regain control of Forrester creations. On Friday's episode, we saw Daphne making her move on Carter, seamlessly slipping into her role as a seductive distraction. Hope, oblivious to the machinations happening behind the scenes, is confident that she and Carter have outmaneuvered Steffy and her allies. But little does she know, Steffy's chessboard is set, and Daphne is the queen piece poised to wreak havoc. Ridge, ever the voice of cautious wisdom, has warned Steffy not to play too dirty or move too quickly. Yet, Steffy's determination to reclaim Forrester creations for her family might drive her to ignore his advice. With Daphne's intoxicating allure and strategic flirting already catching Carter's attention, it seems Steffy's plan is moving full steam ahead. Meanwhile, Carter and Hope remain blissfully unaware of the web of deceit closing in around them. They're focused on finalizing the deal for Daphne's signature scent, a move they believe will solidify their dominance at Forrester. What they don't realize is that Daphne is more than just a talented perfumer, she's Steffy's secret weapon. The raven-haired beauty has been planted to distract Carter, and so far, her charms are proving effective. Next week, as the contract is locked in, expect the tension to escalate. Hope and Carter may think they've scored a victory, but they're playing right into Steffy's hands. The question is, how far will Daphne go to fulfill her mission? And will Carter's loyalty to Hope waver in the face of temptation? Elsewhere, Finn is grappling with a long-buried secret that could upend his seemingly perfect life with Steffy. The speculation that Finn and Poppy had a romantic history during her stay with the Finnegan family years ago has gained new traction. The whispers suggest that Poppy, fully aware she wasn't Finn's blood relative, crossed a line that could have devastating consequences now. Finn, unable to ignore the nagging doubts, confronts Poppy in a tense and emotional exchange. The two share a dark secret that is on the verge of being exposed. What exactly happened between them all those years ago? And how will Steffy react if this bombshell comes to light? The potential fallout from this revelation is staggering. Finn and Steffy's relationship has survived numerous trials, from Sheila's reign of terror to near-death experiences, but this could be the breaking point. If Finn's past indiscretion with Poppy is confirmed, it would shake Steffy's trust to its core. And with Liam back in town, lingering in the background, Steffy might find herself gravitating toward her former flame for comfort. Liam has always been a source of support for Steffy, and his return could reignite feelings she thought were long buried. The potential for a rekindled romance between Steffy and Liam is sure to keep fans on the edge of their seats. Adding another layer of intrigue is the ongoing paternity drama involving Luna. The DNA test has confirmed that Jack is not her biological father, leaving Lee stunned and the audience with more questions than answers. While this revelation clears Jack's name, it doesn't absolve the tangled mess surrounding Luna's origins. The actor who portrays Jack teased mayhem in the weeks ahead, suggesting that the truth about Luna's paternity will bring even more chaos. Could Finn somehow be connected to Luna's parentage? The implications of such a twist would be earth-shattering, not only for Finn and Steffy, but for the entire Forrester clan. And let's not forget the escalating power struggle at Forrester Creations. With Hope and Carter at the helm, tensions between the Logans and Forresters are reaching a boiling point. Hope's newfound confidence as a leader has emboldened her, but it has also made her blind to the subtle manipulations happening around her. Steffy's strategy to use Daphne as a wedge between Hope and Carter is a masterstroke, but it's not without risks. If her plan is exposed, the fallout could damage her reputation and alienate her allies. On the other hand, if it succeeds, it could cement Steffy's place as a formidable force in the Forrester legacy. As we look ahead to next week, it's clear that the bold and the beautiful is firing on all cylinders. From family celebrations to hidden betrayals, every storyline is building toward a crescendo of drama. Will Finn and Steffy's marriage survive the secrets threatening to tear them apart? Can Carter resist Daphne's charms and remain loyal to Hope? And who will emerge victorious in the battle for control of Forrester Creations? The answers to these questions promise to deliver the kind of high-stakes, emotional storytelling that fans have come to love. Stay tuned for more updates and don't miss a single episode as the drama unfolds. Let us know your predictions in the comments. Do you think Finn and Poppy's secret will come out? Will Steffy's plan succeed, or will Hope and Carter find a way to fight back? One thing's for sure, in the world of the bold and the beautiful, nothing stays hidden for long, and the fallout is always unforgettable. Next, we will learn about the issue of Steffy Forrester's bold and risky plot, the potential betrayals that could derail it, and how her intricate web of scheming could unravel in the most dramatic ways. Let's dive into the juicy details and explore the chaos waiting to erupt. The most significant threat to Steffy's plan might come from Daphne Rose herself. Steffy recruited Daphne as a secret weapon to seduce Carter Walton and ultimately destabilize his relationship with Hope Logan. However, Steffy's confidence in Daphne's loyalty might be her greatest blind spot. The very person she's trusting to execute her plan could end up flipping the script entirely. Imagine this: Daphne starts off playing her part perfectly, charming Carter and creating distance between him and Hope. But what if Daphne begins to develop genuine feelings for Carter? Instead of following through with Steffy's agenda to weaken Hope's influence and return power to the Forresters, Daphne could decide she wants to claim the throne for herself. A romance with Carter could transform her from an ally into a rival, leaving Steffy blindsided by her own pawn. Daphne might see herself as the new queen of Forrester Creations, a seductive and ambitious wildcard who flips Steffy's strategy on its head. This possible betrayal raises the stakes for Steffy's plan even further. Daphne's ability to sway Carter and potentially align herself with him could leave Steffy scrambling to regain control. If Daphne's loyalty wavers, it could jeopardize not only Steffy's mission to reclaim Forrester power but also the delicate balance of alliances within the family. Daphne's ambition and the seductive spell she casts over Carter might prove to be the ultimate undoing of Steffy's carefully laid plans. But Daphne isn't the only potential traitor in this tangled web. Another wild card in Steffy's plot is Zend Forrester Dominguez. While Zend is loyal to the Forrester family's goal of regaining power, his rising success as a designer under Hope and Carter's leadership might create conflicting interests. As Hope and Carter's vision for Forrester Creations starts to thrive, Zend could find himself questioning whether Steffy's methods are worth the potential fallout. Zend is an artist at heart, and his career has taken a significant step forward thanks to the current regime. If he senses that Steffy's plan threatens the stability and creativity of the company, he might decide to take a stand. Zend's moral compass could also play a role in his potential betrayal. Steffy's scheme to manipulate Carter's romantic life and use Daphne as a pawn might not sit well with him, especially if he learns the full extent of her plan. Zend might struggle with the ethical dilemma of supporting his family's ambitions versus standing up for what he believes is right. If he chooses to side with Hope and Carter, it could create a rift within the Forrester family and add another layer of complexity to the unfolding drama. Zend's decision could be a turning point, forcing Steffy to confront the consequences of her actions. And then there's Electra Forrester, a character who often flies under the radar but could become a pivotal figure in this storyline. Electra's close relationship with Will Spencer, who shares Logan blood through his mother Katie, might influence her perspective on Steffy's scheme. If Electra overhears Steffy discussing her plan or stumbles upon key details, she could find herself torn between loyalty to the Forresters and empathy for the Logans. Will's positive view of Hope and her resilience after past heartbreaks might tug at Electra's conscience, especially if she sees Steffy's actions as crossing a moral line. Electra's internal conflict could lead her to expose Steffy's plan, either intentionally or unintentionally. Imagine a scenario where Electra, trying to navigate her feelings of guilt and loyalty, confides in Will or Katie about what she's discovered. This revelation could set off a chain reaction, bringing Steffy's plot to light and forcing her to reckon with the fallout. Electra's role as a potential whistleblower adds another layer of tension to the storyline, as her actions could shift the power dynamics within both the Forrester and Logan families. At the center of it all is Steffy, whose confidence in her plot grows stronger by the day. She sees Daphne as the key to regaining control of Forrester Creations, and is determined to keep Hope and Carter in the dark about the true nature of her plan. However, Steffy's reliance on secrecy makes her vulnerable to betrayal. The element of surprise that she values so highly could easily be her undoing if any of these potential traitors decide to come forward. The tension between Steffy and Ridge also adds another layer of intrigue to this storyline. Ridge, ever the protective father and seasoned businessman, has warned Steffy not to play too dirty in her quest for power. His cautionary words suggest that even he sees the potential risks in her plan. Ridge's concerns could become a point of contention between him and Steffy, especially if her actions backfire and put the family's reputation at stake. Steffy's ambition might blind her to the warnings of those around her, setting the stage for a dramatic confrontation with her father. As the drama unfolds, viewers can expect high-stakes twists and turns that challenge the loyalties and motivations of every character involved. Will Steffy's plan succeed, or will the betrayals lurking in the shadows derail her ambitions? Will Daphne's charm prove too powerful for Carter to resist, and if so, what will that mean for Hope and her leadership at Forrester Creations? And most importantly, how will the Forrester family navigate the fallout from Steffy's bold but risky moves? Next, we will learn about the unraveling mystery surrounding Luna's paternity, Lee's emotional journey, and the potential bombshell that could change everything for the Forrester and Finnegan families. Get ready for twists, betrayals, and shocking revelations as we dive into the drama. Finn's confrontation with Poppy could be the breaking point for this tangled storyline. In a tense and charged scene, Finn demands answers about Luna's paternity. His sharp, probing questions leave Poppy visibly shaken. Her defensive response and avoidance only heighten the suspense. "You know why I'm asking," Finn says, his voice trembling with frustration and unease. The implication that Finn might be Luna's biological father is too horrifying for him to ignore. As Poppy continues to evade his questions, Finn's desperation grows, hinting at a traumatic revelation he's not ready to face. Could this be the moment when Finn begins to connect the dots and realize the truth he's been dreading? The theory that Finn is Luna's father casts a dark shadow over his once idyllic life. If true, this revelation would have devastating consequences for his marriage to Steffy and his place within the Finnegan family. It's impossible to ignore the lingering question: did Poppy take advantage of Finn during a vulnerable time in his youth? Poppy insists that Luna was conceived out of love, but Finn can't shake the feeling that her wild and reckless past might hold darker secrets. If drugs or manipulation were involved, the betrayal becomes even more egregious. Finn's growing suspicion pushes him to confront not just Poppy, but his own memories and assumptions about the people closest to him. Lee, meanwhile, is reeling from the news that Jack isn't Luna's biological father. Her relief at the truth is short-lived, as it only opens the door to more questions. Who is Luna's real father, and what other secrets has Poppy been hiding? For decades, Lee believed Poppy meddled in her marriage, fueled by her disdain for her sister's carefree and hedonistic lifestyle. Jack's affair with Sheila had already shattered Lee's trust in him, and her suspicions about Poppy only deepened the cracks in their relationship. Yet, when the paternity test results came back negative, Lee did something extraordinary for a soap character. She admitted she was wrong. Friday's episode offered a rare moment of vulnerability and reconciliation as Lee apologized to Poppy for years of misplaced anger and judgment. The sisters shared an emotional embrace, with Lee acknowledging her harsh criticism of Poppy's choices, including her free love philosophy and drug-fueled past. It was a touching scene that showcased Lee's capacity for growth and humility. Jack, witnessing this rare moment of familial harmony, appeared hopeful that the Finnegan family could finally move forward. However, longtime viewers know that peace never lasts long in Los Angeles, especially when secrets are still lurking in the shadows. Poppy's past, once dismissed as harmless rebellion, is now under intense scrutiny. Her claim that Luna was conceived out of love is being questioned at every turn. Lee's lingering doubts about Poppy's sincerity and motives are reignited as she watches Finn's escalating discomfort. If it turns out that Poppy manipulated or exploited Finn, the fallout will be catastrophic. The betrayal of a sister going after her sibling's son would be an unforgivable act, one that could destroy any hope of reconciliation. Lee's relationship with Poppy, already fragile, could shatter permanently if this dark truth comes to light. Steffy, blissfully unaware of the storm brewing in her husband's past, may find herself caught in the crossfire when the truth is revealed. Finn and Steffy have weathered many challenges together, from Sheila's meddling to near-death experiences, but this revelation could be the final blow. The idea of Finn fathering Luna, whether consensual or not, would devastate Steffy. She's worked hard to build a stable and loving family, and this betrayal would undermine everything she's fought for. The looming presence of Liam, her former love, only adds to the tension. If Steffy feels betrayed and isolated, she might turn to Liam for comfort, reigniting old flames and setting the stage for a new chapter in their complicated relationship. The question of Luna's paternity remains a ticking time bomb. While Jack has been cleared, his involvement in covering up the truth raises even more suspicions. The strange glances exchanged between Jack and Poppy during Lee's confrontation suggest they may have made a pact to keep Luna's true parentage a secret. If Jack knows who Luna's real father is, his silence could implicate him in a larger web of deception. Sheila, ever the opportunist, might also find a way to insert herself into this drama. If she overhears any mention of Finn's name during one of her eavesdropping escapades, she could use the information to manipulate and control the situation to her advantage. The fallout from this storyline promises to ripple through every corner of The Bold and the Beautiful. The Finnegan family is already strained, and the revelation of Finn as Luna's father would fracture it beyond repair. Lee, who once hoped for healing and reconciliation, would be left grappling with betrayal on a scale she never imagined. Finn, burdened by guilt and confusion, would face an uphill battle to salvage his marriage to Steffy. And Poppy, whose carefree persona masks a lifetime of secrets, would be forced to confront the consequences of her actions. Meanwhile, Daphne's ongoing efforts to disrupt Carter and Hope's relationship provide a dramatic counterpoint to the paternity saga. As Steffy's scheme to regain control of Forrester Creations unfolds, the interplay between corporate ambition and personal betrayal creates a rich tapestry of tension. Steffy's confidence in Daphne's ability to execute her plan might blind her to the potential pitfalls, including Daphne's growing attachment to Carter. If Daphne abandons her mission to pursue her own desires, Steffy could find herself outmaneuvered in the very game she thought she controlled. The upcoming weeks promise to deliver some of the most dramatic and emotionally charged episodes in recent memory. With so many secrets poised to explode, fans will be on the edge of their seats waiting to see how these storylines intertwine and resolve. Who is Luna's real father? Will Finn and Steffy's marriage survive the fallout? Can Lee and Poppy's fragile truce withstand the weight of the truth? And how will Steffy's ambitious plans for Forrester Creations impact the lives of everyone around her? Stay tuned for all the twists, turns, and shocking revelations as The Bold and the Beautiful continues to deliver the drama we love. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Finn is Luna's father, or is there another twist waiting in the wings? One thing's for sure, nothing stays hidden for long in Los Angeles, and the fallout is bound to be unforgettable.